Good morning, students. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is ratio and proportion. So last class we have studied about mensuration. Okay, we have completed mensuration. So ratio and proportion. Before that I want to tell you about ratio and proportion. I will tell you that you have studied about fraction. Okay, so in fraction what we are doing? We are taking part of a whole. Okay, so ratio is like fraction. Okay, so let's see. So you are seeing when you are when you are going to school or when you are having friends, that time you are saying that your friends and you have not same height, you have different height from your friends. So how you are comparing your height with your friend's height? You are standing near to your friend and what is happening? You are measuring height. Okay, if you have this much height and your friend is this one, by standing near to your friend you can compare who is taller and who is shorter. Like this we are comparing everything. Okay, so many things by keeping near to them or by looking at them. Or now we have seen how we used to compare. We used to compare by subtracting. Look at here. Avni and Sari collected flowers for scrap notebook. Okay, scrap notebook means what? Where we used to collect something and paste it. Avni collected 30 flowers and Sari collected 45 flowers. Compare the flowers collected by Avni and Sari. So for comparing this, what we will say? We will subtract them. Means we will subtract 45 minus 30. Okay, we are knowing by seeing that, we are knowing that Sari has collected more flower and Avni has collected less flower. But how much less or how much more? For knowing this, what we will do? We will subtract them. 45 minus 30, that is how much? 50. Okay, so after subtracting, what we can say? Avni has 15 less flower than Sari. Or we can say that Sari has 15 more flower than Avni. Like that we are doing comparison. But there is one way to do, one more way to do comparison. By division also we can compare. Okay, so this comparison is by subtraction. But there is one way to do comparison by division. That comparison by division is known as ratio. Okay, so look at here, 45, 30. If I will divide 45 by 30, what I am getting? I will make it into simplest form. So 45 divided by 15, 30 divided by 15. So 3, then 2. Look at here. So 3, 2. This 3 by 2 can be written as 3:2, and this is what? Ratio. So this is comparison. This comparison between 45 is whose flower? Avni's flower. Okay, Avni's flower, number of Avni's flower. Then 30, who has collected 30 flower? 45 is Sari's flower. And 30 is Avni's flower. So here by division we have compared Sari's flower with Avni's flower. Okay, so what is that we got? That comparison is 3 by 2. That is written as 3:2. If we will write, we will compare Avni's flower with Sari's flower. So what we will write? Avni's flower by, I am writing only capital F, Sari's flower. Okay, so first I will write Avni's flower how much? 30 and Sari's flower how much? 45. I will make it into simplest form. So what it will be? 2 by 3. That is 2:3. So comparing Avni's flower to Sari's flower, that is 2:3 or 2/3, but Sari's flowers to Avni's flower 3:2. And this comparison is by division, and this is called ratio. So ratio is what? If we compare two quantities using division, then it is called ratio. It compares quantity in terms of how many times. Okay. So Avni's has 2 times, but Sari's have 3 times flower. Then Saris have 3 times. So like this we can compare. So it compares quantity in terms of how many times. The symbol represent is this is2 symbol. Okay. You are using this. This is what? Is2 symbol. You can write it as like this. It reads as 4:3. How will you read? 4:3. And it can be also written as 4/3. Let's see one example. If there are 35 boys and 45 girls in a class, then what is the ratio of number of boys to total student, number of girls to total student, number of girls to boys, number of boys to girls? So let's see. Number 1, number of boys to total students. So we have given 35 boys, 45 girls, but not total students. So what you will find? First you will find total students. So total student is how much? 35 plus 45. That is how much? 80. Okay. So you will write number 1, number of boys by total students. So what you will write? Number of boys is how much? 35. 35 by student is 80. So you can do it. 35 divided by 80 divided 5. You can make it into simplest form. 7 is 35. 7 by 16. That you will write 7:16. Okay. Like this. Number of girls, number 2, by total students. So number of girls is how much? 45 girls, and total number of students is 80. So what you will do? 45 divided by 5, 80 divided by 5. It is how much? 9 by 16. That is 9:16. So you will write, you will answer on rest of this thing, number of girls to boys, number of boys to girls by yourself. Okay. Next you will see two quantities can be compared only if they are in same unit. If they are in same unit, then only you can compare. If we have to compare two quantities with different units, we need to convert them in same unit. Then only they can be compared by using ratio. Let's see one example. After that you can understand. So look at here. What is the ratio of the height of Raman and Radha if height of Radha is 1.35 meter and that of Raman is 175 centimeter? So look at here. What we'll do? We'll find out ratio. So ratio of what we'll find? Height of Raman by height of Radha. So what it is written? Height of Radha is how much? 1.35. Sorry, height of Raman is 175 centimeter and height of Radha is 1.35 meter. So we cannot compare centimeter with meter. Either we will compare centimeter with centimeter or meter with meter. So either we will convert centimeter to meter and then we will compare, or we will convert meter to centimeter then we will compare. So it is easy to convert meter to centimeter. So what you will write? Height of Radha equal to 1.35 meter equal to 1.35 meter into 100 centimeter. So what you will write? It is 1 meter plus 35 centimeter. So here 1 meter is how much? 100 centimeter plus 35 centimeter. It is how much? 135 centimeter. Now we'll write easily height of Raman by height of Radha. Raman is how much? 175 centimeter. Then Radha is how much? 135 centimeter. So now we can compare it. It is how much? 35 by 27. So we have cut the unit. 35 is to 27 is the ratio of height of Raman and Radha. Okay. Next we will see some ratio in different situation. If there is no common factor of numerator and denominator except 1, then it is lowest form of ratio. So we have known this, that how we will find lowest form of fraction. We are dividing with the common factor, and at last when we are getting that there is no common factor of numerator and denominator except 1, then that will convert into lowest form of fraction, and the same will be applied to ratio. Ratio will be same apply habo. Find the lowest form of 25 is to 100. So what you will do? You will write 25 is to 100. Then you will write 25 by 100. Then you divide 25 divided by 25. Then 100 divided by 25. What you are getting? 1 by 4. That is 1 is to 4. The lowest form of the ratio 25 is to 100 is 1 is to 4. Like this you can find out that lowest form of ratio. Okay. Then if we multiply or divide both numerator and denominator by the same number, we get the equivalent ratio. Like we are getting equivalent fraction, like that we will get equivalent ratio. So this chapter is so much related to fraction. So there could be so many equivalent ratio. Either we will multiply with the same number or we will divide with by the same number both the numerator and denominator. In case of equivalent ratio, only their values change, but they represent the same portion of the quantity. So look at here, find two equivalent ratios of 2 by 4. So let's see. First we'll multiply. I'll multiply 3. Okay, for any number you can multiply. So 2 into 3, 4 into 3. So you will write first 2 by 4 equal to 2 into 3. What you are getting? 6 by 12. So you can write 6 is to 12 is a equivalent ratio. Then we'll do by division. What I'll do, I'll divide by 2. 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2. So what I am getting? 1 by 2. Or 1 is to 2. So 6 is to 12 or 6 by 12, 1 is to 2 or 1 by 2. These two are equivalent ratios of 2 by 4. So this is about equivalent ratios. Next we will see some examples about ratio. So here it is written, fill in the missing number. So here given 14 by 21 equal to dash by 3 equal to 6 by dash. So here you look. First I will write 14 by 21 means all those are equivalent ratios. So what I will do? I will write 14 by 21 equal to 14. I will write 21. So look at here, 3 is given means 21 is divided. So if I will divide 21 by 7, I will get what? 3. So above I need. So here also above also I will divide 7. If I am dividing denominator with 7, I will divide numerator also with 7. So if I will divide numerator with 7, how much I am getting? That is 2. So equivalent fraction of 14 by 21 is 2 by 3. So here I'll fill with 3. Next you are getting 6 and downside denominator is nothing. So what I'll do? I'll write 2 by 3 equal to 2, then 3 equal to 6 by, here I'll write, keep the space. So here you'll write think, here you'll see it is 6 means it is more than 2 means here we have multiplied a number. Multiplication has been done. So what you will do? 2 into 3. So 2 3 just 6 means if you are multiplying the numerator with 3, you will multiply the denominator with 3. So what you will get? 6 by 9. So this is how you can easily find the missing number. You see either whatever given, either numerator जहाँ भी दिया है तो numerator की denominator तमें देखियो जो फ्रैक्शन दिया है तो टोटल रेशियो दिया है तो से फ्रैक्शन है न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर बहुत जो थ्रू दिया है तो से थ्रू देखियो इफ इट इज लेस जदि लेस थिबो ताहले दैट वन इज डिवाइडेड सो यू विल डू डिवीजन इफ इट इज मोर देन यू कैन सी दैट इट इज मल्टीप्लाइड ओके लाइक दिस यू कैन फाइंड आउट द मिसिंग नंबर्स इन रेशियोस नेक्स्ट we'll see next example. Divide 560 apples in ratio 3:4 between Ranjita and Sanjay. So we have to divide 560 apples between them. Okay, these two children. But what they are telling? They are telling that in ratio. In this ratio we have to find. So how we will do that? So there are the two parts are what? We'll write. How we'll write? First we'll write the two parts. In ratio we have two parts 3 and 4. So we'll write the two parts are 3 and 4. Then what we'll do? Therefore we'll add the two parts. Okay, sum of the parts. How many parts will give? Two parts. That is 3 plus 4 equal to how much? 7. So what we'll get? So by this you can see that from 7 Ranjita will get 3 parts and from 7 Sanjay will get 4 parts. So what you can write? Therefore Ranjita's share equal to Ranjita is getting how much? 3. So 3 out of 7. So 3 by 7 into from how many apples? 560 apples. Okay. So how much you are getting? 7 8 ja 56, 8 3 ja 24, 240. So Sanjita's share is 240 apples. Okay. Next you see and Sanjay's share. Sanjay's share equal to Sanjay is how much? 4 out of 7. So 4 by 7 into 560. So that is how much? 320 apples. So from 560 apples Ranjita's share is 240 apples and Sanjay's share is 320 apples. So if there is given like this to divide in ratio, you will first find out the two parts of ratio. Okay. If ratio is 1:2 means two parts are 1 and 2, then add it. If you are adding 1 plus 2 equal to 3, then you can get that 1 means 1 out of 3 first part and 2 means 2 out of 3. Okay. Like this you can find out the shares, okay, or the answers means anybody's shares out of with the help of ratio. Okay, so this is about today's class. I hope you have understood. Thank you.